If you got wind, then you come on walk with me. You can walk out some of your frustrations, angers, and maybe find your next goal in life just by walking.
I'm here at Emerald View Park, overlooking the city, and one of the places where crews work to not only improve the use of land, but install trails like this one. How can these trails be a way for people to explore and not only physically navigate Pittsburgh, but also find ways to navigate their careers? Today I'm talking with Shawn Taylor, who's found these trails as a way to find his own path in life after some rough times, and is now working through Landforce to do the same for others. It's so clear there are so many levels to it, but how do you introduce yourself to people?
Well, Matt, how you doing? My name is Shawn Taylor, site supervisor at Landforce.
What is it that you love about Pittsburgh?
30 years ago, Pittsburgh wasn't too much a clean sight to see. Yeah. It was, we had a lot of abandoned homes, a lot of abandoned properties, a lot of things from all the steel mills leaving and stuff like that. It put a dent in the city of Pittsburgh, and I was able to see that. And coming up and growing up and seeing it evolve from that to now is just beautiful. It makes me want to stay here and continue to help with everybody else who's putting their two hands into the pot to make it better.
Where's the neighborhood that you grew up in?
The neighborhood that I grew up in is on the east side, which is Homewood. That's where I grew up at. It's got its reputation for not being the most best place to live in, but I managed to make it out of that. I still have my hands involved in my neighborhood, even though I don't live there at the time. So.
What was it like growing up there?
Well, I was fortunate enough to have grandparents who had two campers. They had them on a campground located a bit north of Pittsburgh on a campsite called Pharma. I would go there during the summers. We would go there over the weekends, so I would be able to get further away from the city. During my time out there, I learned a lot about things of camping and nature, anything in the outdoors, how to chop wood with axes and things like that, all at a young age. Even as a kid, I always liked to build and create and fix things, so I love tools. I grew up loving tools. I believe if you like tools, you'll never be broke because tools make money. The money's in the tools. Yeah. My most difficult tool now is the computer, but.
What was your path like after high school?
My path out of high school was a rough one. My final senior year of high school, my family kind of ran into some financial barriers. My mother ended up losing her home. My sister had just had a baby, and we were kind of out on the streets. And even during my teen years, I dipped and dabbed in, getting money in the wrong ways. But once that happened, I kind of channeled a lot of, it's sad because I channeled a lot of my energy into that and not into the things that I was doing in school just to support those that I love the most. Yeah. And I've had some difficult time between the age of about 18 to 27. I had some encounters with the law and whatnot. I went away for a while from 27 to 31. I did some time. During that time, I was able to sit down and think about the things I've done in the past and what I want to do in the future. And that's when I was able to clear my mind and say, I know how to do things other than what I was doing before. And I know how to hustle. So now it's time for me to hustle myself. Yeah. I have to get out here and show the world who Shawn is.
Do you have certain advice that you give to young people that you meet now, or people who you might see yourself in if and when you meet them?
Every season, so we get new people, and I always ask them, what is it that you really want to do? You may have went in some different directions in life or whatever, but right now we're working with a workforce development program, and we're focused on trying to get you to set a goal on where you would like to be somewhere working, getting up, going to go do it every day. Because my job, I like getting up and going to go do it every day. Yeah. Yes, we all like money and we want to be financially stable. But what's bad for your health is getting up to go somewhere every day that you don't want to be at. because this is an environment, as you can see, come up, you said my mind's drift off.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to free your mind doing the work that we're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of the garden, a lot of planting and things like that, it helps to clear your mind in different ways that some people may not know if they haven't experienced. I know personally for me it does, to be able to sit, get a tree out of a pot, fluff the roots, and put it down into the ground. It helps me to clear my mind of some of the things I have.
How does your job and like the work that you do and the work that Landforce does actually make an impact when it comes to climate change?
We are involved every year with planting a lot of trees. The tree planting is pretty much dealing with the climate issue that we have going into the future. But we also do green infrastructure maintenance and stormwater management, which is also dealing with the climate issues that we're dealing with today as far as flooding and stormwater runoff, the pollutions and things that's in that. That's allowing a lot of our runoff to be cleaned out before it goes into our water systems and things like that.
What excites you most about the work that you do, like when you get up in the morning?
Being able to show somebody things. I like to teach. I like to show things, especially the knowledge and things that I know of, and the people that's coming in that don't have much knowledge in it. I like to share and try to share as much as what I know with them so that they can leave out knowing, I learned a lot from them.
Do you have an idea of like the bigger impact that you want to make?
So my main goal, something I would love is that school, getting back in there to teach the kids before they come out of school, the basic electric, masonry, plumbing, welding, outdoor power equipment, baking, any of those tech things hands-on, because it seems like a lot of that was taken out of the inner schools during the early 2000s. They took a lot of that out of the inner city schools, and now it's sad because now, personally, I don't see the kids coming out of school with a good direction, a hands-on direction, and having some idea and vision, working with those things.
I'm guessing there are a lot of people who don't understand the importance of the trails. Why is that important?
You can walk on the street and the sidewalk and it could be more dangerous, or you can walk on the trails where it's less dangerous. That's one thing, the way to go. But we all know being on your feet more and being more mobile is good for your health. And if you got the wind, then you come on walk with me. If you got wind, then you come on walk with me. You can walk out some of your frustrations, angers, and maybe find your next goal in life just by walking to it. Hi, I'm Shawn Taylor, and I'm helping the world reach drawdown through land restoration and tree planting.